Dougie Sanderson, waking you up for the day. And Harry wishes a very happy Valentine's. I remember one Valentine's Day, in an effort to pep up my love life, we introduced food into the bedroom. I lightly smeared my chest with Nutella. My good lady wife of the time gamely licked it all off. Quite a nice sensation, actually, but it's safe to say things went horribly awry when it came to me returning the favour. I naturally assumed she put a few wee dabs on her areolas, but she had somewhere a little further south in mind, if you know what I'm saying. She must have slathered on a good half tub of the stuff down there. I said, I'm not planning to eat my breakfast down here, my darling. Unfortunately for me, she hadn't washed the area for quite some time, and I ended up with a mouthful of something akin to nutty fish paste. Absolutely rancid, and I was quickly padding my way to the privy to heave my guts up. It certainly put me off Nutella for life. I'm afraid to this day it triggers a bit of a gag reflex. No reflection on the product, I should just add. Much more to do with a slovenly wife. Right, it's time to go over to a lady who I'm sure has no problems with feminine hygiene. It's the very fragrant Susan Lewis for all the latest news. National news, international news, all the news with Susan Lewis. Well, I've had some very stern instructions to issue an on-air apology this morning. One of my colleagues here at the station has taken considerable exception to my linking inserts, and if complimenting a female colleague on her fragrant perfume constitutes harassment, then obviously in the future I shall keep it zipped. I don't mean that to sound suggestive, I should just add. Well, I certainly hope that constitutes a full and heartfelt public apology, and that we can move on from this, Susan. Perhaps I should call you Miss Lewis, but I'm afraid that's not the only issue I have to deal with this morning. I'm really having to stuff my face with humble pie today, because it's also been brought to my attention that I've been deluged with a number of hostile texts and emails saying that my anecdote of how I spiced up my bedroom life one Valentine's Day with a certain brand of nut spread was highly inappropriate and thoroughly distasteful. So it looks like yours truly is very much in the doghouse here this morning. I'm well and truly on the leash.
Dumb boy.
Alright, now that we've got all that out of the way, let's kick things off this morning with Fat Bottom Girls. Queen, of course, Dougie Sanderson.